Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Beauty by Tellie. Do follow me on social media. I am Beauty by Tellie on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So today's video is pretty exciting. I'm going to be reviewing or doing a swatch fest of the super highly rated 3CE Velvet Lip Tints. Yay! Now based on the reviews I've read, people just love the texture of this and they have pretty positive things to say about its longevity. I'm led to believe that it's not just the super cute packaging that's giving it rave reviews. So if you want to see how these lip tints perform and how they look like on skin tone like mine, do keep on watching. So the first shade we're going to try is Childlike. Of the 6 shades that I picked up, it's the most bright red. The shade reminds me a lot of banana ketchup. It's that kind of like in between of red and orange. So in terms of texture, I find it really unique. It's the stickiest kind of lip tint I've ever tried. When I press it on my lips, it feels like very soft clay. Normally, velvet lip tints feel a little bit more watery, a little bit slippery. Like most velvet lip tints, the finish is not 100% matte. There is a bit of shine coming through. It's just the way light bounces off of silicone. But for me, I really love this kind of softness, this play of light, and this not completely full level of color just because I feel like it seems more fresh. Now, unlike most velvet lip tints, this doesn't help my texture a lot. I can still see some of my lip lines, and I've tried other velvet lip tints that have covered that up a little bit more. And I think it has to do with the texture of this lip tint and the way that it's not as slippery as other velvet lip tints. So in that respect, I feel like it's a little bit drier. This is a pretty bright color. It's a little difficult to wear, but I think I would wear it with like more nude or golden eyeshadow. The next shade I'm gonna try is Going Right. Now this shade looks to be a little bit more nude. It's a really warm nude. It's not that pink, nor is it mauvey. So I got it because it feels like a very good everyday shade. Just as I expected, it's a really good, really fresh, everyday kind of nude for me. I love the yellow content in it. I love that it's not too pink or too mauvey. It's a little bit more on the orange side, but since I have a really hard time wearing bright oranges, this kind of crossover towards a nuder shade is just right for me. Next shade I'm gonna try is Daffodil. This one caught my eye super duper fast. It's just the right nudish pink that I love wearing. I'm pretty boring in this sense. I just love like really neutral, kind of like super soft colors. That's really more of my personal makeup philosophy on myself. I enjoy picking out the differences between similar colored nudes. I like having the distinction between orangier nudes and pinker nudes and mauvish nudes. When I have each of those colors on hand easily, like it makes me so happy. So this is Daffodil. It's like a rosier, pinker nude. So far, formula seems to be pretty consistent for the 3CE Velvet Lip Tints. Across the 3 different colors I've tried so far, they all seem to be like a stickier, silicone-based formula, and it's so unique. I've never tried anything like this. Usually, silicone velvet lip tints, they tend to feel a little bit slippery, like silicone-based primers, how slippery and almost oily they feel. This one feels sort of drier and stickier, just a whole lot less oily. When I put the packaging right next to my lips look a little bit darker. The product itself is a little bit darker than the packaging, so I think they got the packaging color right for the most part, but for Daffodil, it is a bit darker, more vivid as you apply it compared to the one on the tube. So the next shade I'm gonna try is Pink Break. It's sort of like a warm medium pink. I love warm medium pinks. They're so easy to wear and they go well on my face, whether I have like glam eyeshadow makeup looks or no eyeshadow makeup for that day. Again, putting the tube next to my lips, there's a slight bit of difference. It looks a little more orange on my skin compared to how I see it on the tube. Nonetheless, I like how warm it is. I like the level of yellow in this pink. Like, I love the level of pigmentation. Now, just fair warning, this isn't 100% coverage. I can still see some of the dark portions of my lips, but I think that it looks really nice and I love this sort of level of color. I'm just lately not finding myself really liking 100% opacity or color in my lip products, and this amount is about 90% and it feels just right. It feels really nice. I feel like I look super duper fresh without really looking super duper made up. And I just love like the cloud-like and sort of like moussey texture it brings to my lips. Now this is no better. It's one of the two deeper colors that I chose. It's kind of light, sort of pastel-y plum. It's not that deep, it's not that wineish, but it is a plum-based color. So this is no better on my lips. As I said, it's one of the darker, sort of deeper shades that I got. It looks plum on the packaging and it does register that way. As you notice, I almost always need to have 2 dips of the wand in the tube to get the coverage I need. Yeah, I think the formula just doesn't go as far as other liquid lip products, but I don't really have a problem with that. I really like this color. I think it's trendy and I think it suits the more dramatic Korean eye makeup looks that I do. Koreans really have a special gift with sort of formulating colors. I think they pick and choose the warmth so well. I find that whenever I choose color selections from Korean makeup companies, it just tends to flatter my skin tone a lot more. They're really gifted with creating like their signature shades like burgundy eye makeup, wine eye makeup, terracotta lipsticks. This one feels like kind of in the same vein. It's not what they normally do, but still they found a way to sort of formulate the colors and the undertones to suit typical Asian skin tones. Last shade I'm gonna try is Taupe. I don't know why they call it Taupe. This is not Taupe at all. Taupe is like an obscure color in between gray, brown, and blues. I don't know what this chocolatey mess is doing, masquerading and calling itself Taupe. Oh my gosh, yes. It's so giving me that 90s retro vibe. I love this kind of brown. It's the perfect balance between this sort of deep chocolate shade but not really going too deep that it would look goth. I think this is just the right shade of brown for that 90s feel. So that was my swatch fest of the 3CE Stylelanda Velvet Lip Tints. I really love the color collection. It's to die for. I think really Koreans have a talent for sort of mixing and really identifying the small nuances in color mixing and color undertones to really create super duper flattering colors. Across the different shades in the product range, I think the formula was pretty much consistent and I really love how they match the packaging to the color of the product pretty successfully, except for that one shade, Daffodil. I think that was such a letdown because I really liked the color outside, but I think it really didn't match the product as it applied on my lips. So probably that's the only one I didn't like, but for the rest, I love the texture. It's so unique. If you've tried a lot of Velvet lip products like me, you definitely must try 3CE Velvet Lip Tints because they are so different. The feeling is so unique and it's nothing like anything I've ever tried. Plus, the packaging just makes me super duper happy in my life. It doesn't just spark joy, it explodes joy in me. So that was my review. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. I hope you were able to see clearly all of the shades of the lipsticks that I chose. Do you think I missed out on any of their shades? Let me know in the comment section and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Bye!